is Bon Jovi with Dry Country. It's a CBT guitar lesson for one of my students on Microsoft Teams for guitar, Matt. So standard tuning, Matt. Some really cool stuff in here, man. I subgrouped the solos. There's a lot of lead stuff. For the leads, I'm just going to kind of slowly go through those. You're going to need your tabs to memorize. The start one goes like this. Now remember, a half fraction is a 1 fret bend, bending an E to an F, right? Then we have, then it kind of repeats, but we want to use our third finger as like a toggle and go. A 1.5 means it's a 3 fret bend. So you would take something and like that note would be equal to that, or that would be equal to that. So you can test it that way to make sure you're landing it. You got a good ear, I think you'll be okay though. And then it ends with the open 3 on the A and D. And then section 1A comes in with the chords at 54 seconds in. We need 2G index, 3B middle, or third finger, go D, G, B. And just take the index off, add the 3A, go open A, and then strum an A minor, 2nd fret D and G, 1B, open E. So basically our outline is A minor, or D minor, and then our C bass, A minor, and then we have a B flat major, which is 1A, 3rd fret D, G, and B barred, and this little run. 3-5A, 3D half step bend, and then 5-3A, and it kind of goes back to the beginning on this part. Watch. There's your C bass, and go open G, 3B, open G, which is a C add 9 chord. 1E, slide to 3, and then a 5A, and there's your open 3 A and D again. 2 times, 2nd time no star. So after you see the star, don't play anything there. Go to a minute 10 after the double dots, 3-5A, and then 3rd fret bar D and G twice, hammer 5D, pull 3D, and then 5-3A. Make sure on your double stop that you hear 2 notes and you don't mute out that G string. That's the key to double stops. Back to the beginning, D minor, C add 9, and then 1-3 EA, slide to 3-5, and then strum it 7 times. Section 1B, a minute 18 in, we have 3A, 3D, barred 1st fret, B and E, and go A, D, G, strum the last 3. Take that, move it up to the 8th fret, and drop down middle finger on 7G, do the same thing. It's a B flat, the first one was a C major, or F actually. Then a C major, 3A, 2D, open G, and then open 1 open, G, B, E, and then a D minor. 1E, 3D, 2G, open D. 2, 3, and again. 2nd time no star. So you play through the C, and then we have this. It's a B flat 5, 1A, 3D, palm muted 4 times, and then down up on the root, no palm mute, and then 3E, 1A. And then distortion kicks in on this next part. Okay, so we're going to do that next. Love this part. Check this out. Okay, so D minor, we need 1E, 3B with the pinky, you'll see why, 2G with the middle, strum the last 4 strings, palm mute the D string 3 times. And you do that twice. Now we're going to play what's called a D minor /C. Go 3rd fret on the A, and mute the D string, and do the same thing but palm mute off the A string now. Okay, top of page 3, we're going to go middle 2A, third finger 2G, leave the other two down. This is called a D minor / B. Do the same thing. Back to the other one with the C bass. So part of your practice, just go like this. And practice landing those chord changes, because if this isn't ready, this part's not going to matter yet. Make sure those chord changes are just boom like that. Then it'll do that one time through. Section 1D, a minute 54, is the chorus, and it goes. So 1E, 3A, strum, palm mute the root twice, strum, palm mute the root twice. Sounds like this. 3 slide 5E to 3A. That walks you into C major, which is 3A, barred 5th fret D, G, and B. Strum, palm mute the root twice, strum, strum. So it's. And when he's doing a walk down with the chords from B or C to B flat. Let it ring, palm mute the root twice, strum chord, strum chord. Then it's an arpeggio. 3E, 5A, 5D, 5A. 1A, 3D, 3G. Okay? 2 times, second time no star. And it just rings out and it goes back to, goes back to the intro, and a bunch of parts are repeated. Solo 1, 3 minutes 42 seconds. What I'm going to do on these is just kind of play the subgroups, because I numbered them in little smaller pieces for you. But you're really going to need the tabs to get this down. But I'm going to play them a little slower. Number 1 is simple enough, right? Number 2 is some double stops. You'll go. Okay, 2 times. Number 3. Pretty cool there. Number 4, 3 minutes 47 seconds in, is this. Oops, yeah. Wait, it's just. That's number 4. Number 5. Number 6, starting with middle finger on 7G. Okay, now check this out. Number 7, pre-bend release. Number 8, step and a half bend. It's a 3 fret bend. 403 time stamp, number 4. And then that's 405. Go to the top of page 4, and we have this to finish up this solo. 15's in parentheses because it's the downbeat of section 2A, which is actually a clean channel. And this part was really cool. Reminded me of Wanted Dead or Alive. He goes. Let's see. So open D, 14G, 15B, 13E, and then play the B and G string. Take your index over to 12E and go E, B, G. Go to 13E, same thing. Back to 12 and go E, B, E, B. So all of that sounds like this. I'll do it one more time. And then open D, 12G, 13B, 12E. It's like a D major shape. And then pick the B and G string. Actually, we need to use this fingering though. Middle, third, index. You'll see why. And then take your index, go to 10E. Play the B and G after that. And do that 3 times. And then end on the B string. And you'll do that whole thing 2 times. So here's what that sounds like. Oops. I'm used to the D the other way. 427, you'll hear these bends on 13B and 15B. And then solo 2. And I put those in number of groups for you. I think there's 9, maybe 10 of them. Here's the first one. He's doing some whammy stuff. He's going. I love it. 13B, you're going to do what I call a whammy swoop. Press this down a couple inches maybe, where the low E starts to wobble. Hammer the 13B and start doing a trill from 10 to 13. Again, and then repeat it 5 times. Think of it like this. It does that, right? 3 times, but the first one of every 3 is that little swoop. And then number 2. Okay, number 3. A lot of stuff happened in that one. Number 4 at 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Some of this was a little kind of buried in the mix, but it's the general idea. It's one of those things. Number 5. Number 7, starting on 15E. Number 8 at 457. This is all alternate picked. 18, 17, 15E, 18B. 17, 15E, 18, 17B. So you have, I love this pattern. I call it a 4 pattern. And then finish it off with yeah. So when he starts descending, I would look at it like from the 18, 17, 15 on the B. Right here, and then you get to the G17. You're going to go 17, 15, 14 on the G and D. And then go ascending with it. So it's... And then 15, 17, 18, B and E. So think of it as a scale, just ascending, descending. Straight alternate pick, that's the key. He's shredding in there. He doesn't do that a whole lot. 9 is this. And then he goes, go to page 5. At 502, 1820B, and then 17E. So it's, and then it's a cool pattern. Number 10. There's more than 10, by the way. One more time. Number 11. Kind of a long one. Let me do it a little slower. Okay, repeats at 5:16. The next new part, you'll see right around 6 minutes and 6 seconds in, there's this little build-up. It's not loud, but it'll go. It's 3A twice, 5A twice, palm muted on all of this. 2 twice on the D, 5 twice on the D. And that's coming off the chorus. And then he throws in a few little random licks at 6:10. You'll have a 15E bend. And then 6:27. This is cool. Let's see. Then last last one is. But it's faded out by that point. Killer song. You've got Black Label coming up next. Appreciate you, Matt. Thanks.